Jason Oxman's with us, CEO of the Information Technology Industry Council. It's a tech trade association, a global one, of which Apple is, of course, a member. So, Jason, how important will Tim Cook's senior role, executive chair, remain for the company?
Well, Tim's role and his leadership in the tech industry has been incredible. But as Mike noted, his work on the geopolitical government diplomacy front has been even more impactful. I think Tim Cook really set the stage for the tech industry's engagement with the Trump administration. He developed, as we've been talking about, a personal relationship with the president, but he also helped inform the president's decision making in a variety of ways. And I think the U.S. China relationship is really at the center of that. So I'm pleased, and the tech industry is certainly pleased, that Tim Cook will continue to play this role going forward. I think it's important for the administration to understand the business impact of the political and governmental decisions that are made, and that U.S. China relationship is at the core of that. I also think Apple has been a leader in investing in the United States in manufacturing, hundreds of billions of dollars of investment made there, but also reminding the administration that supply chains are global. So as Apple and the rest of the tech industry continue to invest in manufacturing in the United States, they need access to critical components and need access, of course, to the 95% of the world's population that doesn't live in the United States as customers for American technology. So I think that role has been important and will continue to be important going forward.
It's worth remembering Tim Cook's supply chain prowess. We have seen supply chain changes from China into India, Vietnam for Apple. What's number one, therefore, for Tim Cook to address September the 1st and continue to do so as the role of CEO? Is it more Iran or is it more China?
Well, I think China is at the center for the technology industry of the discussion, because although the relationship between U.S. and China is complicated, to say the least, they are the two largest players in the global supply chain. We're, of course, very much looking forward to President Trump's visit to China. I think the discussions there will be productive. And Apple has definitely demonstrated, as other technology companies have, that manufacturing is global. So as manufacturing happens in the U.S., it happens in China, it happens in India. The rest of Southeast Asia, of course, is a manufacturing hub as well. So I think that geopolitical relationship is enormously important. And early milestones and signs of the warming relationship between the U.S. and China are obviously very positive. Continuing that relationship going forward will be crucial for the tech industry. Look,
Jason,
when you look at supply chains and critical minerals, a lot of things that just aren't available in the United States are available in China, and we need those supply chains globally to remain active.
Let's end the discussion by remembering what happened. The president put pressure on Apple last summer. He wanted them to build the iPhone in the United States, and he talked about tariffs. In August, Apple announced over 4 years a $600 billion commitment to manufacture more things in the United States. Was that fully resolved, that request from the White House, and how Apple responded to it?
I think Apple's response was enormously positive. We saw the president and senior members of the administration visiting Apple manufacturing facilities. We saw a very positive reaction out of the White House about the moving to the United States of a lot of manufacturing capability. Look, can all manufacturing happen in the United States? No, of course not. We need to continue to advance manufacturing in the United States in parallel with manufacturing happening around the world, in the same way that no American company can succeed only investing in the United States market for customers, because only 5% of the global population lives in the United States. You need access to the rest of the world. So I think it is a balance. I think Apple has done a phenomenal job of investing significantly in the United States in order to be responsive to the administration's goals. And I think the rest of the tech ecosystem is doing the same. The second day of the Trump administration, the very first announcement was about data center investments in the United States, and that's happening apace. But at the same time, I think we need to recognize that the rest of the world economy and the rest of the world supply chains are global, and we need to focus on that as well.
Jason Oxman, CEO of the Information Tech Industry Council, thank you.